So I'm Mike Belenke with Chase Properties. We started our company in 1994, so we're about to celebrate our 31st anniversary.
My name is Michael McGowan. I am a fourth generation Jacksonville native. This is my 10th year with Mike Belenke at Chase Properties.
Chase Belenke, Chase Properties, VP of Development. I've been in the industry for about 5 years now. I came to work for the family business.
We're an opportunistic developer. We kind of follow the market, look for highest and best use opportunities, regardless of what division they're in. We've done everything from high-rise residential to large mixed-use projects, done marinas. We just finished a 300-acre active adult community.
Going on our 31st year, Mike started Chase Properties, and he's an ultimate salesman. He can paint a great vision of what we intend for a site, whether it's just maybe a smaller project where we're taking something that already exists and making it into something better for the neighborhood, or an empty canvas.
We take a lot of pride on finding difficult projects outside the box, locations that may have a little bit of hair on them, finding creative solutions to make those successful development, and really trying to find opportunities where other people maybe weren't able to make it work.
So my family's been in Jacksonville for almost 100 years, and it's so much easier to do business in a city where you know the people. And so it's provided a really nice situation for us to be able to stay home and just really grow it every year. It's gotten bigger and bigger every year. Last year was our biggest year in 30 years. Over 31 years now, we've done over $1 billion in development, largely in the Northeast Florida market.
We've never lost an entitlement with Chase Properties, and the 10 years that I've been here and in the 30 years that Mike's been doing this. And it's not necessarily because we're smarter than everybody. That's because we like to think we know what's good for the community. We grew up here, and we'll talk with the residents, the council members. They don't want to see something, we're not going to push something on the community that isn't going to be best for it.
Housing in general is currently and will continue to be obviously a major need. We've seen a huge influx of population growth that have come to the North Florida market. There's issues with rent rates and home prices and everything else, and the only way to combat that obviously is by increasing supply.
My name is Dino Hicks. I'm a partner in CHAD Development. CHAD is an organization, special purpose entity that we created between Chase Properties and myself through the acquisition of North Beach townhome project here in Jacksonville Beach. When I saw a pocket of development available in Jax Beach, it was just something that we knew would be a success, a home run. And with the partners with Dream Finders, it was just a great fit for us.
We've been working on a number of different residential and commercial projects together, mixed use, a lot of fun things. And we have kind of started getting into this tract home building and townhome building the last few years as that market has picked up. That's where we started this relationship with DLP more recently, after having sold some property to them just about 3 or 4 years ago next to their headquarters, actually.
So we had an opportunity to do business with a national home builder on a deal that had a short fuse on it. And we had talked to a couple of our conventional lenders, and they just didn't have the appetite. We had to close by the end of 2023. It was 6 weeks out. There
was a need of somebody trying to exit who was committed to build the townhomes, and they needed a developer.
We knew with an expedited schedule, if we wanted to make this opportunity successful, that we needed to go to something more non-traditional. And so the moment we spoke to DLP, we realized that this was in your bailiwick and a great opportunity. Obviously, with a short timeline for closing, that does present challenges on both sides. Everything with the conventional process is still there, so we've got to take it through the same steps, but within a 45-day period, it takes a lot of communication and responsiveness, and the folks at DLP just did a great job in working with us to check all the boxes, and DLP was able to help get us there.
We went through a lot of due diligence in a very, very short period of time, and I think that was the most challenging part of it. Plus, getting to know, the new people at DLP. You want to make sure that you're dealing with people that you feel like you can trust. And we always look at going into a new relationship, we look at the potential for that turning into a long-term relationship, because nobody likes the 51st date scenario. You don't want to start over with a new lender every time you do a new project. And so we were really evaluating the personalities to see if there was going to be a fit for us.
knowing the location that you're working, doing business in, developing is very, very critical. And if you don't have a partner, specifically like DLP, that doesn't understand that, then you're going to have a lot of challenges. It'll maybe take a lot more time or just not happen at all. With that familiarity, you're able to build a good relationship because you're both on the same page with where projected growth is.
DLP is unique because you guys operate in the development world also. So you're not looking at our project and our need through just the lens of a typical lender or financier. You understand the challenges and the goals from the developer perspective.
The relationship that we're building with DLP right now is important for us. It's great to have a lender or financial institution, number one, that's local. Number two, wants to build the relationships and grow, and help smaller organizations grow like us. I mean, we've got a long runway, and we're really excited about the future, and we're hoping that DLP Capital can help us get there.
We think there's a lot of opportunities here in Northeast Florida. And the fact that Dreamfinders has local ownership and DLP has local ownership, and obviously we do, I think it's the beginning of a really nice story. I think it's going to be good for everybody.